Okay, so this is a review for the Android Note. It's the MKT6577. The brand of phone, it was listed as the Hades phone. I'm not exactly sure, like, if that makes any difference. It, didn't look like the box cover. So, yeah, I'm not sure why they have the different brand names or yeah. Anyways, when I wanted to purchase one of these phones, I went online, tried to find out some information about it because, you always want to find out information before you purchase something. And I was unable to find adequate information, so I just decided to take a chance, purchase the product, and do a review on it on myself. So I purchased this from China, um, from a company called China Vision. And the retail price was $175, I believe, and I opted for express shipping, expedited shipping with DHL, and so my total came out to $203 in the end. I purchased it like a Monday evening, received it on a Thursday, like Thursday morning, so that's pretty good. Shipping, no problems. I had a tracking number, so I felt pretty safe about that. Okay, so when you get the phone, it comes in the DHL packaging, and then when you open it up, this is the box. Okay, so the phone originally is, on the inside. I've already taken it out because I've been using it for about a week. But anyways, when you open up the box, the phone's on top here, and then you can open this part up, and there's the charger that they send, and this is European style. And when I ordered it, I was able to opt for American style plug. I don't use this. I haven't started using it. I just charge the phone. I charge the phone by USB cable. So like right now I'm charging it using my tablet. That's a 10-inch tablet. I just plug it into the USB port. And on the phone, there's a place where you can opt for, just charging only. And if you opt for that every single time you plug it into a USB port, it charges it. So that works fine for me. Anyways, it comes with 2 batteries. One's already in here. This is the second one. It's a Li-ion battery, 3600 mAh. I'm guessing they send you 2 batteries because the screen is large, so it does use a lot of battery power. So the battery probably does go faster than normal batteries. And there's a manual. And it also came with this case. It came with 2 cases. This is one where it's just, a case. On the back of it, it says PadPhone. That's not really a brand name. I don't even know what you could call it. It's an OEM phone, so it doesn't really have a brand name. And let me try to get that off. And this is the other case that came with it. It says the same thing, PadPhone. It just has a flip cover to go with it. So it does look kind of like the Samsung Galaxy Note. And there's the other battery. This is dual SIM. I'm running off of AT&T. There's a place for the memory card. But yeah, I'm running off of AT&T, so all I did is when I got the phone, just slipped my card in there, and it, took a couple of seconds, but then it recognized it as AT&T, so yeah, it works. If you're gonna, get this phone, you're gonna want to make sure you talk to your phone company and find out if your company is compatible with these kind of phones. When you order the phone, it's going to tell you the GSM network and the WCDMA network, what megahertz it runs off of. Anyway, so that's the phone. This is a 6-inch. It says it right here. It's a 6-inch LED display, AMOLED, 5-point capacitive screen, 5-point touch capacitive screen. It is a dual core 1 gigahertz. There's some that are 1.2 gigahertz, but yeah, dual core is pretty good. It's a fast CPU for a phone. And the good thing about dual core is that if you need to run two, like maybe let's just say apps or programs at the same time, that's what dual core helps with. You can do that at a good speed, you know. So instead of getting just a single core, even if it's like, 1.2 gigahertz single core, you want like a dual core. Some of them have the quad cores. I haven't seen a triple core yet. But yeah, so anyways, let me power the phone up. The button is on the side here. You can hardly see. That one right there is for the power. This one, there's a longer one for the volume. So you just press it. Okay, there we go. It's starting up. I really do like this phone. Yeah. For the price you get, I mean, it's not, the world's best phone, obviously, because you get what you pay for, but for just something to use and have fun with, it's really nice. The name for this is actually a phablet, which is a phone and tablet mixed together, because, you get the essentials of having a tablet that's not too big, and then you get a phone that's larger than normal. Before I turn that on, I'll just pick it up. I mean, I have a good size hand, average size for the most part, and it's a pretty big phone, when you first get it, you're kind of like, whoa, but after a while you get used to it. Okay, so stupid thing, here is the startup screen. That is my background that I chose, so it's not like all the phones come with this background. It has a generic background, but let me lock it and start again so you can see what the screen looks like. Okay, so you have the unlock button right here. If you go up, that's to Google. Right here is to camera, and to the side is to unlock, and it makes a noise too. That's just like, your home screen. It's pretty responsive, when you're turning it and stuff. Let's see. When you go like that, push two fingers together, it kind of gives you all the pages in one go so you can select. So there you go. So yeah, you just go like that. I can't really show you like pictures and stuff because the resolution on my phone is on my camera is not very good, but it does have pretty legit like resolution. It's 800 by like 480, so that's pretty good. It has two cameras. One's right up here. That one is 0.3 megapixels, and the one on the back is 5 megapixels. So the front one is not very good, but the one on the back is actually pretty good. I remember I went on vacation recently and I was taking pictures with it, and my mother is even surprised with the resolution. So to go to the phone, okay, this is what your screen looks like. Okay, I just tried to call someone. Now, the weird thing about this phone, if you haven't noticed already, when it's plugged in, it kind of freaks out, so you can't do much with it when it's plugged in. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's just the way the phone's made, but you can't text with it while it's charging. You can't really dial anything. It freaks out. Like, you'll maybe press a button down here and one of the buttons up top will press. It's the weirdest thing. And recently what I was having problem with was my screen was turning on and off. Like when I'd make a phone call, the screen would just black in and out, and then I couldn't put it on speaker. I couldn't even end the call. Like sometimes I would just have to take the battery out and restart it. And I went online because that was totally ticking me off. And I saw a few discussion forums, and people were saying they had the same problem with some of their phones. Not necessarily this model, but like just Android phones. And so someone suggested that I get an app, and it's called Screen On. It's this one right there. And for now, it's actually working. You can press on it, and you can, enable Screen On, and you can choose what applications you want the screen not to turn off when they're running. So I chose, it looks like I chose all of them, but I didn't, because this one, the top one, is actually highlighted. But for an active call, so when my call is active, the screen won't go off. And like I said, for now, it's been working. So I'm glad about that, because I was thinking I might have to return the phone, because I had talked to the company, and I explained the problem to them, and they were like, well, maybe you have a faulty phone, so let's just do a return, and we can either send you the same item out, or refund you the money. So for now, it looks like I won't have to do that. It runs off of Wi-Fi. And the cool thing about it is when I walk inside my house, it remembers my Wi-Fi and it just automatically connects. I don't have to go in and put a password in again, which, I mean, usually that happens with most electronics, but sometimes you have to turn on the Wi-Fi, like enable it. With this, you don't have to. As long as Wi-Fi is enabled, it just picks it back up. It does not have 3G. It runs off of 2G, whatever that is. I haven't really been able to use it. And I really don't need to, because before, like, with my AT&T, I didn't have like data because it was so expensive. So I mean, the Wi-Fi is fine, and I can make phone calls with it. So it's, pretty much like the tablet I have that's over here. That one runs off of Wi-Fi also. I can't make calls on it because I don't have like I forgot what they called, a modem or something like that, a mobile network modem. Anyways, let me list the pros and cons of this phone. I'll start with the cons. The con about this phone is, well, sometimes the buttons can be a little touchy, like, you won't really want to touch it, and, you'll just be going through the screen and it'll just click on something. I mean, that can't be the worst thing in the world. Let's see, other cons. For now, I haven't found any. I mean, like the connection, I don't have good connection because I'm off at AT&T. So other people might have better luck than I do. There at the top, you can see my bars. And also, I mean, the fact that it doesn't have 3G is slightly a bummer. Like, I have an Amazon Kindle that has 3G, so wherever I am, I can always just connect. That's nice, but I mean, all I can really do on it is download books. So for this, if I had 3G, I'd be able to connect almost anywhere, but it's really fine. It's not a big deal. I mean, if you're interested in this phone for business reasons, this is probably not the phone you want to get. But if you just want a cool phone that has a nice screen, I mean, this is 6-inch, people. That's a pretty legit screen. Then this is the phone you want to get. The video playback is very nice on it. Very nice. I think it's supposed to be 1080p. I'm not sure. And I mean, you can see I got a lot of apps on it, like Netflix. You can watch Netflix on it. If you go to the Google, where is that? The Google Play Store. That's where you can download all your apps off of. And like I have like a Need for Speed, like some games on here, some racing games. And I mean, the cool thing about it is, when you're playing it, the way you drive is you tilt the screen to the left or right, and that's how, you operate the car. So I was doing that today. That was fun. For the pros, I mean, I've slightly listed some of them already. I mean, it's a really nice screen. It's heavy too. When you lift the phone up, it's not just like cheap plastic. You know how some electronics are cheap plastic? Like the PC tablet I have over here, like the screen, even my dad noticed, it's not the best, but whatever. I didn't have a computer when I ordered that, and that was just something to tide me over till I got one. Now it's just decoration. But no, I don't know if you can hear that. The screen is pretty legit on this. Let's see what other Pros. You know, it's thin. Let me. It's you know, it's a thin, sleek model. One of the cons I will say is that it's hard to find accessories for this. Like, you can't find a phone case. I'm still looking for a leather phone case. Because it's 6 inches, they don't make 6-inch phone cases yet. Or I haven't found them. I think I found one, but it was from China. I didn't want to have to, you know, go through all that again. But yeah, I mean, that's all. Like I said, well, I haven't said it yet, but this is my first review, so just let me know what you think. If you have any questions, I will be totally glad to answer them. If you're gonna purchase this phone, and you can only find it in China, as far as I can tell, that's the only place they sell them. Make sure you go through a company that takes like PayPal. I think PayPal is one of the safest and easiest ways to pay for something. Also, it's you have more of a guarantee of getting your money back, because you can open up a dispute within PayPal if the company somehow cheats you or something goes wrong, and PayPal, you know, will usually figure it out. But yeah, use PayPal, because stuff happens. And also another reason why you should use PayPal is, like, I tried to order this phone from another company with my credit card, and I was not able to. My bank denied the charge, and then I had to call the bank, get my card opened back up. So I'm not from this company that I ordered this from. It was a different company. It was the same phone, but a different company. So yeah, if you know, a lot of companies either have PayPal or credit card, or some of them do the MoneyGram or Western Union, but PayPal is just so much easier, because with the Western Union, if you want it overnight, it costs about $25. Or you can just do it for 3 days. It's free. But you know, for expedited shipping, or just if you want the money to get there as soon as possible, it's expensive. So if you're paying that on top of expedited shipping, it's a lot to pay for. Let's see, on the back it has a few things that's listed. It just says Android Note, HD AMOLED screen, Android DivX. Oh, the operating system on this one is the 4.1, so that's the Jelly Bean. It's the Jelly Bean or the ice cream sandwich, I forgot. But that's not the latest Android operating system, but it's right before the latest. So it's a pretty good deal, I mean, for what you get. It has Bluetooth on it too. I don't use that very much. And here it has, you can't see it, but it has a list of the frequency band on here, and it has a GPS on there. I haven't used that either. Yeah, so I think that's all I can think of for now. Just leave comments. Like I said, if you have any questions, I will be totally willing to answer. Well, that was there we go, I pushed the wrong button. But anyways, yeah, so have a great day. Thank you for watching.